It's Tuesday. Hello. I'm doing my video much earlier than normal, which feels just really great because what usually happens is I rush to do it later on at night because I'm spent and my day's sort of chaotic and everything else, and then and then things sort of go a little sideways from there because I'm amped up, I'm ramped up and ready to go. So I'm happy to have had the experiences that I had today. I got to meet with my nutritional coach, which our 90 days is over on July 6th. So that's only 2 more sessions from today, which is amazing to me. And I was thinking back and reflecting to where I started and how scared I was and how nervous I was about, what it was going to look like. And I remember the night before I started with her, I was like in the bedroom secretly eating pudding very fast, with the thought that I would never eat pudding again, and how much has changed since that period of time, into and including not gorging on food every night, and climbing on a bike and doing 10 kilometers at a time. Like, these are all things that 90 days ago, or close to 90 days ago, I couldn't fathom. I couldn't see at that point in time. I couldn't foresee that that was what was going to happen. And ultimately, until I started taking step after step after step after step, incrementally building up a staircase where now all of a sudden, oh, I'm going to ride a bike. Okay, I'm ready to do that. If I had done that from down here, it's a long way up. So it took each incremental step in order to get to this place where I'm now ready to take this step onto the bike, or this ride onto the bike. And so, just like anything in life, it's preparing for it, it's getting ready for it, it's being aware of it, it's practicing. Practice makes perfect. So, although last night I used my pedal assist from time to time, I did much of it on my own, which is a difference from the first time I rode my bike when I felt too nervous to do it on my own. And when I need the pedal assist going uphill, it makes it easy. It makes it not complicated. I don't have to climb off my bike. I don't have to worry. And I'm able to accomplish things that I would otherwise maybe not accomplish. And so that's through practice. That's through the opportunity to grow that muscle and understand that in the beginning it was refraining from eating and gorging food, has now grown to the capacity of inclusion of movement on a daily basis. The enjoyment of riding a bike after 30 years of not. And the real shift that occurs every day when I'm given new information and I'm able to just calculate a new shift or a new point of view or a new way to look at something or a new experience. And how ultimately, because we're always at choice, we all get to choose and govern what it is that our lives will look like when we're taking step after incremental step after incremental step. And really understanding that, the intensity that I was doing things at one point in time over the 90 days, within about a month ago, when literally I was holding everything up and I was doing it so strenuously and I was rocking it. Like, don't get me wrong, I was rocking it. But the problem with that was it was not sustainable. Holding and juggling and holding things up in the air is not sustainable long term. And at this point in time, I'm looking for a long-term solution for a very long-term challenge around my health and wellness, my physical health. And what I'm learning is my body is strong. I am extremely capable. I am so glad to be testing that theory and get that, through the practice of building my physical muscles on my bike, that I will get to build that place of going further distances, further inclines, further adventures, further opportunities, and further stretching, where I already feel like I've stretched from. And so today when I was talking to my coach, we talked about the long-term health plan. Like, what does it look like a year from now? Not just in the 90-day program. Because unfortunately with me, I have convinced myself that I can do anything for 90 days. And then day 91, I start to let loose and I start to loosen the reins a bit. And then eventually, within the next 90 days, it's sort of crumbling around me. And my intention is to set a really solid foundation for continuing success. Continuing myself to be, inspiring myself to do more, understand more, feel more, do more, experience a more full and rich experience of life. And that is simply an amazing, amazing, amazing opportunity to me. So I really hope that you're along with me for the ride, whether you're riding the bike or you're starting to write because it's been a million years, or you're starting to draw again, or you're going to sing a song, or you're going to dance a dance, and or you're going to start walking, whatever or you're going to stop working less, whatever it is that you have in mind as your long-term goal, start incrementally stepping, so that when we put these steps in place, we have the opportunity to climb. There is so many opportunities every day where we get to be more of who we are, bring more of who we are, grow more of what we want to see in the world, in ourselves, in opportunities that we have and seek out with the people around us. My hope is that you created joy and meaning in your day today. And I so love and appreciate that you come and sit with me in the evening and let me share my experiences, my insights, my musings, my challenges, my triumphs, all of it. Thank you for allowing all of me to show up here. So much love. See ya tomorrow.